Thursday.
Mhm.
Wow.
And what's crazy is that, I was gonna say something. The one day that you're guaranteed off at my new job is your birthday, and I haven't been there long enough to get any PTO or anything, but they had a lot of overtime available, so
Hmm.
at least I know I won't be able to get the full 40 hours for the week, but at least it'll be more hours than I would have had if I didn't.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it works out. I don't feel like I had to, but it's like I don't mind doing the extra hours and they need it because it's about to be a situation out in these streets with some changes at my job. So
Mm.
the older folks gonna they're gonna be blowing up the phones.
Okay. Okay.
And lately I haven't had to really work with back to back phone calls.
Oh, good.
I've
Good.
had 1, 2, 3 good weeks of not. This is about to be week number 3 of not having to worry about back to back phone calls. But as soon as I log in, an hour 45 minutes early, come Monday, it's about to be on like popcorn.
All right. Well, at least you're prepared for it.
Yeah, yeah, I got to prepare my heart and stuff. Prepared to do everything that I like to have done before work, actually done before work, so that I can, be centered and not trying to do stuff knowing that these calls are about to be back to back. And that's another good thing though, with calls being back to back. Don't have to worry too much about time going by.
Right, because time flies by when it's back to back for sure.
Oh yes, oh yes. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Whew, I'm sorry with all the
It's okay.
yawning. I laid down but didn't take a nap.
Well, I mean, that's better than just standing up or just sitting down. Laying down, it still feels good.
It still feels very good.
Yeah.
Um,
And there's new carpet in your room now.
yes,
They
mother
came
made
in.
sure to send the pictures.
They came in at a lickety split, and I thought I was gonna have to postpone my live for 6 o'clock, but they came in around 12:30ish. They were going before 3.
Yeah, carpets are easy. Carpets
Yeah.
are easy. It'll be another thing if it was that wooden floor stuff.
Right, the hardwood floor like they got in my room, yeah. 'Cause that
Hmm.
that took a couple of hours.
I'm surprised she put carpet in there and wood in there. Like, did she have like a reason or?
I've asked her why she put the carpet in your room, and she told me I can't remember what she said. She said something like it's I can't remember. I can't remember. But yeah, I was confused about that too because I have hardwood floors in my room, but the only place that there's carpet is in your old room, the upstairs leading up to the upstairs, and
Hmm.
then no, the stairs leading up to upstairs, and then upstairs. There's
Okay.
carpet too there.
Alrighty. Well, Unveiled Vibrations is here. He says hello J and beautiful people in the chat.
Hey Tyrone.
Lady Virgo says good evening everyone. Happy Monday.
Hey
Hello.
Virgo.
We love you. Okay. And also, Lady Virgo says prophetic fire Reiki, Jojo speaks in Nobel vibrations. Hey, good evening. Uh good eve. Happy Monday to you all.
Happy Monday to you as well.
This Monday today was a little bit more annoying than usual.
Why is
Um
that?
I've actually had to put people on mute today so that I may voice the thoughts that I've had in my head.
Yeah.
Um it's like, should I click submit? Do you want something to happen? Do you want it to go through? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to add this. Should I click the add button?
Precisely, madam.
I'm over here doing my best not to be snippy, you know?
Precisely, mademoiselle.
But I grew up with a mother that said, um, she would give us silly answers for silly questions.
Mhm.
And it has affected me heavily because I want to say something snippy, Jonathan.
Yeah, I know you do.
I want to be like, well,
You
I
got
mean, if that's what you do, you want to? I mean, do you want to add that?
you you got that severe sass in you, you know.
What, 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 What's the thought process here?
Yeah.
So I've had to today was a day where there's one of the few. I'm sorry, Jonathan. There was more, there was like four people doing
Mhm.
that to me. Usually only get like one or two people that's just asking all the questions. It's being really needy. These are older
Mhm.
folks having to do stuff online. So I get it. I'm very patient. I have
Yeah.
no problem. But if you're looking at something in front of your face and just refuse to use logic, you'd rather just have somebody hold your hand, that's annoying to me.
Yeah. I get it.
Beyond annoying. And I want to try not to answer their questions with a question, but it's like my
And
mind is saying,
but you know that's not the right thing to do, and so knowing that that's not the right thing to do should will urge you, to do the right thing.
yeah.
This is
And
just annoying, but hey, you getting paid, honey.
I guess that's what matters. This
Right.
older feller that I was on the line with, he was, saying, "Well, the computer hasn't blown up yet." So I was like, these older folks, they really have a fear of the computer blowing up.
'Cause they're not used to it. They're not familiar with it,
I
so
get it,
I get that.
but it's like, have you broken it yet? No, because you're too scared to click something. These are my thoughts.
Sounds like it's similar to the Geek Squad job that I had in Atlanta, which I had no idea what I was doing.
You had
People
Go ahead.
people having issues with their computer and calling us to help them out with it,
Mhm.
is yeah, yeah.
What kinda all I can think is, like, that's a broad.
Extremely,
Yeah.
extremely, hence the fact that I had no idea what I was doing. Yes, they trained us on the general stuff, but those specific questions that those people ask, like, "I don't
I
know,
don't know.
let's fool around this computer, together, and
Let's
let's see if
turn it
we
off
can."
and turn it back on.
Right.
Unplug it and plug it back in.
And then when they started asking about their internet and their modem, I
Call your internet provider. Be blessed.
right, okay, bye.
Get off my line. That's some foolishness. But, to God be the glory. Thank God for employment, I guess.
Mhm.
Um, how you feeling? I don't know if I asked you yet.
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good, pretty good. I saw the first episode of the reunion for Atlanta today. I'm just ready for it to be over with. I'm so done with this season. Um,
So, Jonathan, I've been seeing little clips
mhm.
because, scrolling through TikTok, you're going to catch clips and clips of stuff.
Of course, yeah.
Jonathan, all I keep on seeing is just all this yelling.
Yeah.
Just
It
a bunch of
wasn't
yelling.
like all yelling on the first part. I'm assuming we'll get to the all yelling on the second part because a lot of times the third part is just a wrap up
Mhm.
and them talking to the husbands. Pinky revealed that she's pregnant, which is awesome. She's
Oh,
due in
bless
September.
God.
That's great. Um, but yeah, this it's clear the divide between the group. I'm still frustrated that Phaedra's there. But Drew threw some shade at K Michelle. Apparently, Drew got some work done. Um,
Oh, praise
I,
God.
I can't remember exactly what she did specifically. There was BBL that was thrown around, and she said that her surgery was not leaking. Clearly, you know, talking about K Michelle in that
Well,
moment.
you can't talk about that because it's not like K. Michelle did the surgery herself. Like, come on now.
Yeah, I know, but that's just Drew just being petty. But yeah, I mean, it was okay. For me, it was uneventful. K Michelle was going back and forth with Portia quite a bit. And there was no resolution about that. They spent the first part talking about Portia and K Michelle for the most part. Portia and her two relationships. She apologized to Mike for the way that he found out that her and Sway were official. Portia
How did you
apologized.
find out?
I apologize.
How did they find
Shouldn't
out?
He found out when she posted her and Sway for Sway's birthday on her Instagram. And I think in the caption, maybe she said that was her woman or they're in a relationship officially. And that's how he found out.
I see.
But you know, I mean, he was allegedly a hired actor for her storyline.
Allegedly,
So
I totally believe.
right, I do too. But you know, that's how you know, like for her to apologize to him on the reunion and not in a phone call or in person, clearly there was nothing there. So it is what it is.
She went ahead and pulled a Kenya,
Hmm.
and that just never works. My goodness.
It doesn't. It doesn't. I don't know why the girls feel like, because it's like they have to know that they're not getting away with it. Like they have to know that people know that this is not real. Like they have to know that. But I guess for storyline's sake, I guess maybe they just don't care.
We
They just
making
want to do it
TV,
anyway.
and that's it right there. We just don't care.
Because even with Stacey Rush's first season on Potomac, everybody knew TJ was not her man. Like the way that he didn't want to touch her, the way he didn't want to really interact with her, didn't want to have the, you know, Uchi Wally with her, you
Mm.
know, his mannerisms, making it seem as though he might plead for the other team. It's like, but I don't think Stacey didn't care. She did not care. She didn't care. So I guess the housewives, they just don't care. They just gonna do it just to do it.
But
So
you
they
know
have a
that
storyline.
blatant not caring, I can respect that.
Right. At least from Stacey Rush. I can
At least from
respect it
Stacey.
from her, though.
But it's like you're right. It's different from Stacey because for a person like Portia, I don't know. I just automatically see her as a liar. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like
And
it's,
the funny thing
it's
about
just
that
nothing
is,
genuine about you.
Stacey is also a liar, but it's easier to receive it from her because she's so lighthearted about it. Whereas though it seems to be very serious for Portia. Whereas Stacey's like, I don't need this job. I don't need to be a housewife. I'm just here for the check. I'm just here for the
And
fandom. I'm just here
it's
for the
that level of flippancy that
right.
makes it work. I
Yes. Yes. For sure.
with what's her name? Portia, you know, she be lying on people.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And it sounds like seems like the lies that Stacy was doing, they all had to do with her own life.
Her own self. So it's not hurting anyone but herself if it does hurt her, which it never hurts her. So that's why she tells them. So it is what it is.
Yeah. You can't be on those shows for so long and act as if, like you going at some point we're gonna realize none of this makes sense.
Yeah.
And I don't believe any relationship that Phaedra's in. None of it.
At all.
Lady Virgo says a hot stinking mess is what Portia, Sway, Mike, and the whole darn reunion was given.
For sure. Agreed, Lady Virgo. For sure.
And it's like I thought it was kind of weird because before the reunion came out, I've heard and people saw the trailer for it. So many
Hmm.
people sounded so excited about it; they're ready to see it. And when I saw a little bit, and I promise you, I ain't spending any time looking at the trailer that bad. I was like, that just sounds like a whole bunch of fussing about nothing. I don't
That's
need to
all it
watch
is.
this.
All the reunions are all the same. They're all the same. They are all the same, rehashing things that we saw during the season with
Yeah,
with probably more than likely 50% chance of there being a resolution. I should say more than like 30% chance that there's no resolution because there's hardly ever any resolution at a reunion. So, but that's what they're
yeah.
supposed to be.
Shall I guess? Hey, Auntie Robin.
Hey, Auntie Robin.
Lady Virgo says, I swear I can't take Portia seriously ever again. Her whole marriage/dating history is a whole joke, in my opinion. And Lady Virgo, we gonna have to agree up in there.
I never took anything Portia did on this show
Even
seriously
when she
since
got
her
married to that
first
man.
season. Since her first season, I could never take her seriously, period. I can't.
At what point did you say, you know what? Yeah, no, I can't with this one.
In the first season, when I saw the dynamic of her and Cordell, and I saw her first reunion and how she was speaking on her marriage, and it was clear because I think he filed for divorce like right after that reunion was filmed. He filed
Mm,
for divorce, and the facade that she was trying to put up to present herself to us as the audience as this woman. I don't know how to describe her or how she was trying to present herself, but that picture that she was trying to present to us as the audience was so fake and phony. I couldn't get with it. I saw it from the first season.
You're better than me because I didn't even know that. I don't pay. Apparently, I don't pay that much attention to know that bit of information. When that whole thing with Phaedra and Portia
Mhm,
and Candy, that's when I
mhm.
lost all what little bit. It's not like I respected her a whole heap in the first place, but whatever little bit I had for her, I was done. I
Do
was like,
you
oh
do you think that she was as unaware as she was
no,
trying to
absolutely
portray?
not.
Mm, mhm, mhm, mhm.
I believe she might not be able to answer simple fifth grade textbook work, but she ain't too stupid to put two and two together.
And so with that being said, you think Phaedra just took all of it on her shoulders voluntarily and did not want to put Portia out on Front Street and be like, "Well, you was in on it too."
No, Portia
Okay,
played it smart in my brain.
okay, I can get
She
that.
she didn't let it be known that I see
Mhm,
what you're doing.
mhm,
Let's go on
mhm.
this together. No,
Right.
I'm gonna let you dig this grave,
So when we
and
get to the reunion, we can put it
at the
all out on you.
reunion, you
Yeah.
gonna fall them 6 feet.
Yeah, yeah, gotcha. I get it. I get you. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Jennifer, and I'll completely agree with that. She went along to play along. She knew what Phaedra was doing. She was like, "Oh, I could play that game too, and this will get plenty of views for this season."
And
So,
then, in her opinion, I'm sure, I'll
mhm.
come out with my hands clean
Yeah,
because
and
I'm only saying what she said.
yeah, yeah, you
And you
right.
told
You
me, and then that's what's crazy. Phaedra was being so egregious behind closed doors.
yeah.
You said that Candy told you. She's like, I
Firsthand.
heard it firsthand.
You called me. You told me 3 times. You told me right before I told Candy. You told me this time, and you told me right before the reunion. You got me up here looking like a fool.
With that fake crying. Yeah. Um,
Because you know she knew that Candy would never try to do that. You know she knew that Candy would never try to do that.
but she took advantage of the moment
She
and
did.
created a story, but it takes a whole bit of your credibility away, in my opinion.
Mm,
But yeah, um, that whole situation, Portia did what she was supposed to do with that.
she did.
Even if she found out after the fact that that's, all of it was a lie, or she never believed it.
You know she never believed it. You
Of
know
course,
she
she
never
never
believed
believed
it.
that.
Cynthia asked her during the reunion, "Do you really believe that Candy would be capable, Candy and Todd would be capable of doing that?" She didn't answer the question directly. She just said, "I only repeated it because that's what I heard. It's not that I
Mm,
believed it. I just repeated it because it's what I heard." So
she knew it from the beginning, and
she
she
knew
said,
it from the
"Oh,
beginning. You know she
I'm gonna
knew it from
take
the
this.
beginning.
They all believe I'm a bird.
Hmm.
Yes, I said 265 days a year. Yes, I talked about the Underground Railroad being an actual railroad with the railroad tracks and train.
Right.
Yes, I said those things, but I'm not that stupid."
But it only makes sense that I would believe something that was told to me, and I'm just saying it,
And she played the
repeating it.
aloof black grad. What? What happened?
He said, "I was sent a cease and desist by Candy, so I'm gonna let Phaedra tell it since she's the one that told me."
Bombs dropping.
Yeah, yeah. But I will give Portia this. She's a master at the reality TV show game. She really is. She's a
I wouldn't
master.
say master. She does an
Okay,
incredibly good job. I think
maybe professional. She's a professional
if
at it.
I would call her a master if we were able to regard her like we regard New York.
Mm, agreed. Agreed. I agree with that
So,
for
but she
sure.
does, I can agree though, she does a really, really good job in remaining relevant. And she was
She
able to get her own spinoff and stuff like that.
she plays the game very well. I'll give her that. She plays the
Incredibly
game
well.
extremely well. Yeah.
I get that's a solid, but nobody regards her for anything. People regard Nene before they regard Portia.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And Nini's coming back for the Ultimate Girls Trip. The trailer came out, and Nini went to go visit Portia. Apparently, she's surprised by her big old booty.
You
Um,
know what? Somebody needs to find out who's doing Nene surgery because dag
she
nabbit,
looks unrecognizable to
she
me.
looks so good. These are some of the only times that I say, yeah, go ahead and play with your face
Yeah,
because whoever, whatever country she went to, whoever they did that.
she looks nothing like she did in the first season. Nothing like she did in the first season.
She
But
looked like a 30-year-old, some another, a video vixen that's still holding on.
yeah, she looks great. She looks great. Unrecognizable to me, but she still looks great though.
Yeah, but it's good.
It is good work.
It's good work.
Yeah.
That's why nobody's really,
Nobody's really talking about it like that.
yeah, because it's not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
It
right.
looked good.
Yeah.
Look really good. You know, Jonathan, don't say nothing.
Okay.
So I watch a good bit of T.S. Madison,
Right.
and she low key be referring to the amount of plastic surgery Nene has. She says that Nene should have her own house of Lenithia Leaks, and be referring to her as a trainee. Do you know what she means by a trainee?
I have a feeling I know what she means by a trainee, like a house mother of sorts.
No, like a
Okay.
TS,
Well, oh, trainee.
a
Okay.
trainee.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Those moments make me laugh.
I mean, but that's what Kelly's face looks like to me, but I mean, not in a good way.
Anywho, good times. Um, Lady Virgo says exactly prophetic fire Reiki. Agreed. We're going hard for them. BS reunion clips.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were going off for days, and I'm like, I knew it would not be watchable. And if it was a good reunion, I know I'd see way more clips on TikTok. I knew I'd see way more deep dives into it. At this point, people just talking about it like Jonathan just because they got to.
Right. Because they really wasn't talking about nothing on that reunion. Nothing. Just rehashing old shit. Like that's what they do every reunion though. So I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I feel like Drew need to go somewhere.
For sure. For sure.
And
For
I
sure.
also agree with the Phaedra thing. I'm not even watching it, and I just looking at them little bit of clips I saw. I was like, it's time.
Yeah.
Lady Virgo says, Auntie Robin, hey again, Robin, happy Monday. Lady Virgo says, Jojo, did you watch Are You Real Housewives of what's GT last night?
Oh, next gener
RH UGT. What is that?
I think she might be talking about the Next Generation show that Riley's on. That's the only thing
Okay.
that I can think of. I
Yeah.
don't watch that show because those white folks on that show, the way they was treating Riley in the first season,
Let me tell you. Go
I
ahead.
don't know if I could subject myself to that. And the thing is, like, I'm unfamiliar with all of those people, although I may know who their parents are, because I'm unfamiliar with all those people. I just have no interest in watching them.
I agree wholeheartedly. I've seen little clips of them rage baiting that child.
They are trying the dog shit out of her.
Now, don't get me wrong, she's not perfect, but when you put somebody in a situation like that, it feels like you're always on the defensive. It
Yes.
feels like you're always in the corner because y'all are always going to take up for y'all, and no one's going to be here for me.
I will say from the clips I've seen, she does handle it quite well. And I'm proud of her for handling it the way that
But
she
I don't
does.
like seeing her cry as much as she do.
I don't
I
either.
don't see
But
none of them others cry like that. I
she
don't like that.
she really could be giving them the business like they deserve. But I
But she
mean,
can't.
I guess because well, if she wants to stay on the show, she can't do that. But
Exactly.
yeah.
unless she wants to be hated throughout America, I guess. But
But to be in that position to have to put up with that,
sucky.
I just can't
And that's
imagine.
why I can't watch it.
Yeah.
T. Robert says Ultimate Girls Trip. That's what it was.
Oh, Ultimate Girls Trip. I've never seen a season of Ultimate Girls Trip. Um, I I don't know if I'm going to watch it. If I hear good things about it, and if I see good clips about it,
Even if you know
because
Nene's gonna be there.
no, no, thank you. And she's not even like a main cast member. She's only going to make like a guest appearance
Wait,
while they're in
she's just a
Atlanta.
friend.
She's just a friend. Like they had the entire cast on Watch What Happens Live, and Nene was not in the building. So now I don't know if Nene's just never going back to Watch What Happens Live because Andy is the host of it or what. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think she's even a main cast member on that season. She's just going to make an appearance. So
Now you gonna make me check Ultimate Girls Trip.
and it also is mainly the white franchise housewives. And because I typically don't
And
watch
Portia.
those franchises, yes, Portia and Giselle are the only two black housewives that are on this season. So
Now, why they got Luann mugshot for her cast photo on Google? That is
that is so shady.
incredibly.
It's an OG girls trip this time around, so it's all original housewives. Well, not all original
It's
housewives.
just
It's Portia
Portia's
and
the only black girl.
You don't see Giselle on there because I saw her in the trailer. Portia was talking about her going
Wait,
on the
hold
trip in the
on.
trailer.
What's this gonna be? Season 6, 7,
I have no
season
idea.
7. I had to get the right season going. Hold, please.
Okay.
Let me say cast. AST. I'm gonna do it. I'm looking at
Yeah, they
baby.
have the original housewife from Orange County, California. She's there. I can't remember what her name is.
Okay, Giselle is in there.
Yeah, she is.
Is Vicky from OC?
Yeah, that's
Luann.
the original from Orange County.
Luann from NY. Portia from Atlanta. Teresa Judice. I know she happy she's still working. Jesus. From Jersey.
I heard she's about to go back to jail.
That's what I heard too, Chad. Kyle. I only know that about that because of Alexander Rogers and Chris. Kyle is from Beverly Hills. Giselle's from Potomac. Lisa Barlow from Salt Lake City. God bless them and all their endeavors.
It might be good though. I might actually watch it. I might.
Yeah, she said it premiered last night. Nene's in the opening scenes. Lady Virgo says, Jen, have you watched part 1? Portia and Phaedra revealed they dated the same man. Andy said, why was it that revealed during the season to them?
Yeah, they both agreed that it was Mike, the man that she was dating during the season, was the man that they both dated. Now, I don't see Phaedra dating that man, Mike, but you know, who knows whether they're telling the truth or not. There's a good chance they're not, though.
And Lady Virgo, no, I don't watch it. I didn't watch it. I won't be watching it. But Portia and Phaedra, I feel don't tell nobody, but I feel like they're the same kind of bottom feeders.
For sure.
I'm not surprised. I'm not saying they be doing this, but I've seen them take trips together, out to Africa to try to find them some rich men's and stuff like that. Not allegedly. I don't know if that's what they're doing for real, but that's exactly what it looked like.
And
I
Quad be out there all the time too.
And I be thinking like, is this the life? 40 plus?
I guess it is for them.
Still trying to bust it wide open for a new man or woman that's going to assist in maintaining my lifestyle. Lady Virgo says, "Oh, absolutely, 100%." So,
yeah,
and that's how I feel about them. I hope Phaedra finds something. It's like, okay, all I can keep on thinking about, Jonathan, is what are you going to do when the beauty fades, like Beyonce said it's going to?
Hmm.
What are you going to do? At least, at the very least, Phaedra does have all of the qualifications and all of the education and stuff like that, but I don't think she wants to do that. I don't think she, you know
Think
what I'm
so
saying?
either. I don't think so either. She was allegedly helping Kelly out with her divorce, and they had some footage of Phaedra standing outside of the courtroom when Kelly's ex-husband got taken into custody at their last hearing. But something tells me that Phaedra may not be that involved.
I
Like,
think she's just there.
yeah, yeah. I don't know if
Um,
she's using her education in the actual courtroom, actually representing Kelly, but I could be wrong about that. Who knows?
um, what's it called? Helping? I don't know. I think she's just there.
Yeah,
Um,
as moral support.
but even worse, think about Portia. What does she have if she doesn't have this?
She has go naked hair
Alrighty.
and a baby daddy who's always around.
They still in love. They need to go on ahead
You
and get
know
back
it.
together.
You know it. I ain't never seen no baby daddy of no housewife. Now, there are not a lot of baby daddies for these housewives, so I will say that. However, it's really shocking that he has been on, I think, at least 5 or 6 episodes of this season out of the 17 that they released. Some still there. Some going on.
It is apparent. I think she's just really upset that he cheated, and she's gonna forever hold on to that. I'm
Mm.
not saying that everybody needs to be forgiven that has cheated, but
Yeah, because cheating for me would be a no go. I'm sorry.
yeah,
I don't know. Although I've never been in a relationship before, so I don't know exactly how I would react. But I have the feeling because I would probably be into my man so much that if I found out that he cheated on me, the only thing that would be running through my mind is him with that other person. That's the only thing that I don't know
mm,
how I would be able to get past that. I don't know if I would be able to. So I don't know.
understood. Lady Virgo says, "Why you think they love going over to Africa on the regular?" We both know, sis. We
Yeah.
on the same page. You know exactly why they like going over there. I just think I'm not saying it's funny, but I think it's interesting when both Shamia and Portia have African men, and Portia's the one that ended up with the scammer.
Ain't that crazy?
Ain't that?
Might be fate, you know.
But I think that's a part of the proof, in my opinion, that what you put out in this earth, you're going to reap.
Hmm.
You know, you're going to continue to reap what you sow, and if your reasons for being with people have nothing to do with actual connection and love,
And who they are.
I don't think I don't it's going to be real easy to miss those things. All she saw was the roles that she wanted
Clearly. And the big house that they were going to
and
get.
the house that she wanted
Yeah.
and the gargantuan wedding. That whole marriage was on borrowed time from the beginning.
For sure.
Timmy!
Hey, Tammy.
She says, forget all this fake reality. Have you have you guys seen any of this Chauncey case on court TV? That defense attorney dragged that poor young psychiatrist. I think we in the mental field will see some fallout. Yo, I have been seeing TikToks about this. Miss Tammy, can you tell me? Because I didn't dig enough into it. All I've seen was people talking about the psychiatrist being on the stand. What are they being? What's the suit for? Or is it a criminal case? Like what are they being in trouble for? Because they're making. I can see some attorneys trying to make it seem like the young psychiatrist doesn't have enough experience for the person that's there. I don't know what happened.
Hmm.
It sounds like you're looking it up, Jonathan.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. I
Oh,
don't know.
okay.
I don't know if I'm
Okay.
seeing the right thing.
It's a CHANCEY. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the case, but I'll definitely look into it for sure. I love me some true crime.
Miss Tammy says she killed her 3 children.
Oh,
That
okay.
Thank you. That clarifies it for me as well. Lady Virgo says, no, Jen, I was referring to Portia and Phaedra. They are something else and still have underage children. No, I know exactly what you were talking about. We're
Mhm.
going over to Africa. Shoot.
They said F
Um
them kids.
Unfortunately.
I'm doing me.
All day long.
Okay.
They have great grandparents that know that I'm out on a money finding mission. Okay.
Okay.
To get what I need to get. Because
I'm trying to
that's how I see Phaedra. I see Phaedra as somebody that her mama taught her to get a man and be taken care of.
I'm trying to find us a daddy. Okay.
Anyway, uh Tammy says they are saying she had postpartum psychosis. Hmm.
I don't care why it is that you did it. You did it. And that's all there is to it. To me, because I watch court cam all the time. And there was one case where this man took the life of a couple, I believe it was, and he pled insanity.
Mm-hmm.
And the insanity, now that's something that a lot of people do. Typically it never works, but in this case it worked. And so when it worked and they got to the sentencing, he didn't go to jail. I think he went to a mental hospital or something of that nature. And he seemed fine at that sentencing. He seemed just fine at that sentencing. But apparently during the time of the incident, he had a psychotic break of some sort. Like, I don't care if you're under the influence. I don't care if you have a psychotic break or whatever the case might be. If you did it, and that's it, and you deserve to pay the consequences for it. I don't think that there should be an insanity plea available whatsoever. Like, and maybe that's because I'm not into psychology and into the things of the mind, so I don't know
Yeah,
exactly
the
how
changes
all
of the
that
mind,
works.
how the mind can affect you. Because
Yeah.
in some cases I don't know if you can really attribute some people's actions to in the midst of having like a psychotic break like that.
Hmm.
Um Either way, they need to be
Dealt with.
away.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
Because if that's okay within no matter whether they're in a psychotic break or not, there's an issue
You
afoot.
still found it okay to do it.
And that's a problem.
Very big problem.
Miss Tammy said the psychiatrist was a month out of residency when she started seeing her. And yeah, I heard that part. It sounds like the defense lawyer is really trying to discredit her.
Hmm.
Brown Hustler says that defense attorney just bulldozed all over her. You could see her inexperience.
Mm.
That's scary. That's scary. And it's like it makes me wonder if that young lady, and I saw her on the stand with that defense lawyer just really drilling into her. I was like, does she have any good, you know, psychiatrist friends, that could, because that's one of those jobs where you can be brought up on the stand to testify. It's like
Hmm.
you need a friend, a homeboy, homegirl that's going to be like, this is how you do it. These are the things that you need to say to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying?
And typically, witnesses are prepped by the prosecution or the defense, whomever they're testifying on behalf of. But maybe they didn't see it coming, or maybe she had forgotten all that she was taught. I don't
But
know.
but
But
if you are a psychiatrist, a professional, why would a lawyer prep a professional? I don't know.
Mm,
Miss Tammy says, I don't like going to court for that reason. Those attorneys can twist things, and works. Mental health work is not that linear, and that's why I would slow down with saying what you said, Jonathan, about it's not linear.
yeah, yeah,
It's not just either it's going to be this or that. And I think that's just how it is with all human beings, period. A lot of times it's not just this or that. There's like, well, sometimes. But whether she was in a psychosis or not, with killing, that it's a line that no matter what has been crossed. But it does seem a little scary how they're pressing these um these two um, mental health professionals.
mm,
So I'll actually make sure to continue to look at that. Apparently, it's been showing up in my TikTok feed. So um, I'll continue to pay attention. Goodness.
cool, cool
It's a
things.
scary thing in my opinion because
It
it's like
is.
everybody, you don't want to be in a trial where you out here setting precedents because you don't know how to handle yourself.
Mm,
Auntie Robin says, as an attorney, you prep everyone that you will put on the stand. The hallmark of a good lawyer is to only ask questions that you know the answers to.
right. And they typically go over the questions that they're going to ask on the stand. They typically do go over all of that information during their prep. Of course, they don't know what the defense is going to ask, or if they're the defense attorney, they don't know
And
what
it's
the
the defense that's
prosecution is going to ask in cross examination. But
you
yeah,
think they might have not thought that they might go against the fact that even if she just a month out of her residency, she was still doing her job.
right. It's not like that doesn't make her unqualified. That was just
Exactly.
the status of what she was doing. So yeah. But I
Yeah.
mean, mm,
Good.
it
Excuse me.
is
To
what
God
it
be the
is
glory.
for sure.
I pray that I love how I keep on asking what does justice look like. You always say I pray for justice and I have to ask what does justice look like, and I was just about to say I pray for justice and I said to myself, well, what does justice look like here? I pray for
Mhm.
justice and I feel like justice looks like um the person that did the crime does the time, and also we won't have any mental health professionals persecuted for just being on the job.
Right. I mean, but to be honest, that is the defense attorney's job to try to get his client a no guilty verdict. So he's just doing
Yeah,
his job. So I don't blame him for doing that. I've seen a lot of after the first 48s where defense attorneys have been interviewed and they seem real slick and they seem real ornery, but I mean they're paid to do what they do, and a lot of them
you
do it
got to do it.
very well. Like Johnny Cochran, like he did it very well. Like, you can talk about the way went about doing what he did, but he did it so masterfully that he got someone who was clearly guilty of something off. Now, of course, certain circumstances, it's not just Johnny that got him off, but the jury had been sequestered for over a year. Those people were tired; they were ready
They
to
want to
go
go
home.
home.
I mean, I think they deliberated for less than 3 hours. I think it was, and the case had gone on for over a year. It's like it's a lot of things going on in the atmosphere, but that's what defense lawyers do. They
Well,
get their
I
people off.
feel that he got his comeuppance
Oh yeah,
later on,
for
so
sure. He still ended up going to jail.
he still ended up going to jail. It's not like he was living the life that he could have lived before that happened either.
He was walking around as a known,
Yeah, yeah,
and that can't
yeah,
be easy at all. I ain't no telling how many people shouted at him, kill her. That happened.
yeah.
That happened.
It's horrible. God bless him. As he's not with us on Earth any longer. Anywho, I done yawned in front of y'all faces two to seven too many times out here in these streets. I made uh like a beef stew like situation. I had chunks of beef, carrots, taters, and we have mashed potatoes made by my lovely husband Tyrone McCullum. So I'm about to eat some leftovers, which is not my thing, but these leftovers are banging.
Okay.
I'm very excited to
Mama
eat
will
them.
always complain about me never eating leftovers. I do eat leftovers. I'm just
It's just
selective with that leftovers that I eat.
it's real specific.
It's real
We're
specific. Like
because there's
real.
a lot of things that just don't hit on the reheat
I'll eat leftover spaghetti because
all
it's
day
always
long.
going to be the same for me. I'll eat leftover squash casserole because that's always busting. Typically don't eat like Sunday dinner leftovers unless it's like macaroni and cheese. Like I can eat
I knew you were
leftover
gonna say
macaroni
that.
and cheese. That's cool.
Yeah.
But like the rice and the chicken and the sauce, I typically don't get into those
Oh, I
leftovers.
like all that carrying on.
Okay.
Yeah. Lady Virgo says, sounds a delicious, Jen. Enjoy. I absolutely will. And I'm gonna sell some drugs. All right. I hope y'all continue to find your joy and choose it often. These are times where, people are doing the crazy thing and it's easy to slip down that slippery slope of
Mhm.
foolishness that this world likes to pump out to us.
Right.
So, in the meantime, in between time, try your best to enjoy the present. Enjoy what you have. Yeah. To God be the glory. Y'all keep on praying for me as I pray for y'all. Keep your heads up. Things are going to be all right. Ooh, child. Things are going to get easier.
I was going more
Ooh,
for the
child.
keep
Huh?
your head up.
Same song.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, they took that from the original.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Things will get brighter. And they will. They will. You won't have to wait too long for the sun to come out. I love y'all. Bye.
Bye.